right, so here she is, the UFC strawweight champion, and of course, China's first UFC champion, Zhang Weili. And she is so affable outside the octagon. She is anything but when that octagon door closes. Power in both hands. She's got the chin that allows her to manage risk and put herself in harm's way. She is a fighter's fighter, but also a fan-friendly fighter, and just a great ambassador for mixed martial arts in China. To keep it going, though, she's got to defend the title here tonight.
They got nothing on you.
Zhang Weili steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun, to me, symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show under the back.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Zhang Weili. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Valentina Shevchenko.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Do it.
All right, so here's the future Hall of Famer, Valentina Shevchenko, ready to go for round one. It's rare for her to walk into a fight leading, DC, and suggest to us that she is prioritizing a finish. That is very much stepping out of her lane, but she believes this matchup provides the perfect canvas upon which to paint a masterpiece. We'll see if she can turn those words into action tonight. Just out of range with that right hand. Big elbow there, lands. Nice straight there by Shevchenko.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position.
So 1 minute into the fight, and look at these two warriors just going at it. She better be careful, though. You got to think gas tank might become an issue at some point.
The gas tank will become an issue if you fight so reckless. You cannot be this reckless in a fight inside the octagon.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Great job landing that solid punch. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Zhang Weili.
Massive knee to the body land. Connects with a beautiful jab.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Whiffs on the elbow. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman. Shevchenko's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting that body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early. Oh, she's hurt her here.
Oh, nice right hand. Now we're going.
.32 total strikes have landed for Weili Zhang. Oh, clipped her with the jab. Takedown defense holds up. She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. 2 minutes now to go in round one. Weili gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
Oh, that jab is sticking.
Just misses with a left hook there. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, nice technique by her there on the side kick, DC. Defensively, how do you stop?
When somebody's trying to side kick you, you gotta take your outside arm, roll that kick off to the side, or just move your feet a little bit. But it's hard when somebody's so good at doing that specific strike. Nice strike.
Shevchenko gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. Just missed with that right hand. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, Zhang Weili at her physical best here tonight, grappling well, wrestling is on point, but ultimately it has been her striking that everybody's going to be talking about Monday morning.
And all those things you speak about, John, is why the striking is so good, because you have to worry about the wrestling. You have to worry about the grappling. You have to worry about the cardio, pace, and conditioning. It allows for Zhang Weili to just be free in there. When you possess this skill set, you can fight to the next level. We have seen Zhang Weili be next level, but I don't know if we've ever seen her be as good as we've seen her tonight.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, let us now get you some highlights. Man, her body kicks were on point in that previous round.
She got to do exactly what she wanted. She said to us on Thursday in the fighter meeting, I am going to kick her in the body until her hands start to drop, then I'm going to go over the top. First phase of her plan is complete. Can she find the head kick to end the night?
All right, here we go now with the start of round two. It is Valentina Shevchenko and Weili Zhang. All right, so the last 5 minutes were nothing if not dominant as we get to the next round here. And she told us on Thursday, I'm going to work the body, wear my opponent down. So far, so good.
So far, so good. She's done a great job of just staying the course.
Yeah.
You don't see the immediate return on body punches, but if you stay the course, if you wait, in the long term, it will pay itself out.
She continues to punish the body yet again, just as she did in the last round, picking up exactly where she left off. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Shevchenko gets caught by the straight punch. Well, she has really shored some things up defensively here. She blocks another set of shots there.
She said it was going to be a focus, get better defensively, and tonight she's showing that the work is.
Scrambled eggs.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She doesn't have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
She gets space and gets some separation. That was a big check.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. Well, she keeps prioritizing that calf kick, and now her opponent's calf starting to show signs of bruising.
She just took them. She had to check them before they started to accumulate. She's starting to really struggle with that calf one.
Under 3 minutes here to go in round 2.
Jeez, you can hear that.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Zhang gets caught by that straight hand.
It may not look like she's hurt to the blind eye, but she's getting...
Strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Guillotine jump.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. Shevchenko's in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here. This is a terrible position.
Constantly a moving target.
Nice transition.
Zhang's back in full mount.
Big ground and pound.
Zhang's going for an arm here. Ooh, she's got it tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Shevchenko.
In the half guard.
Shevchenko's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets a massive shot from the top.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Zhang's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. She missed with that jab. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Superman punch now. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Huge left hand.
It got checked.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Ooh, big shot lands.
All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
All right, so yet another strike is targeted and lands to the calf. She needs to check one of these sooner rather than later.
I mean, she's got to. Right now, her calf is getting destroyed. She better switch her.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
$125 total strikes, which have landed for Weili Zhang. Head kick there, blocked by Weili.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Zhang's left leg appeared to be damaged by that last kick, so could be an emerging storyline as this fight continues. Just missed with the left there. Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensive.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point. Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will eternally. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Not a good visual there. You can see she can put some pressure on that lead leg, but starting to limp, man.
She's starting to limp. She's been beat up.
How are they standing? What a flying knee to the head.
Ooh!
Oh. Bad. Huge shot going on right here. Big right hand.
Kick lands. All right, so her movement defensively left a lot to be desired early on, and now she's got an obvious limp because of those leg kicks.
Yeah, those leg kicks have been so damaging. To have someone in front of you that is so intent on landing that certain strike, and then to see her desired effect, is going to be very difficult to keep her off of that leg kick.
Is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, at some point, she's gonna have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
She's hurt bad. Oh, nice inside kick. I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Straight to the body there. Has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing
head strikes. Oh, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
Takedown defense holds up. Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. Her guard's high tonight.
Her guard's high, and she keeps the elbow down. She does a great job of blocking the top and down low. She does a great job of getting that leg to the target. Beautiful leg kick.
It's amazing how visibly discouraged she is after getting stunned earlier in the round. It's not as though she was knocked down. She is still very much in this fight, but she has lost every moment since.
She's been getting beat now, beat to the punch. She got hurt. She's not doing a good job of building back and dealing with the adversity that she was dealt earlier in the round.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Left hook to the head. Shevchenko's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. Oh, man, it is the weapon that has changed the game, and she lands another bruising calf kick there.
Another bruising calf kick. She's an amazing fighter. She knew what she wanted to do, and she has gotten it done to this point.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that...
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Oh, effective use of the jab by Valentina Shevchenko. Oh, great block there. Shevchenko's eye is starting to swell shut.
It's work.
Able to check that kick as well.
Wow! She's getting up.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Weili. Man, shades of Conor McGregor against Dustin Poirier, Magomed Ankalaev dealing with it against Jan Blachowicz. I'm not sure she can take one more calf kick and stay in this fight.
No, she has got to do something different. She is starting to get her legs beat to the point that the fight's gonna get stopped. I mean, I really don't know what to say here. right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
And now a little space between the two fighters. 10 seconds to go in the round. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so we do get to the horn, so somewhat surprisingly, this fight is not over, given that she rocked and stunned her opponent multiple times there in the previous round.
She is so good at finding the shots that really does hurt you. It's not the ones that stand out to you, it's those sneaky little attacks that she is so good at landing that can really, really hurt you, as we saw in the previous round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round.
That was a big check.
Blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it had her opponent hurt bad.
All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely gonna go back. She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
Just unable to quite find that range. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moved.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. What an absolute war on a napkin in the center of the octagon. These women continue to stand and trade, and really, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, Shane.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Zhang's in half guard. Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one.
And now she's in mount.
Less than 3 minutes to go now in this 5th and final round. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
She is so dominant from the top position. Great job landing from the top position. She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question, right hand after right hand from the top position.
Shevchenko's back in full guard. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
Stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Zhang's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, so again, she targets that swelling, and that would be the way to go, right? Continue to pursue the area in which your opponent has failed to adjust.
Absolutely. She's as smart as they come. You know, we always talk about her ability to beat up her opponents and find the best course of action, the best way to get a victory. She's done that tonight, recognized it early, and she has stayed on course.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Weili. Another ground and pound strike lands. A series of punches from the top here by Zhang. All right, so the narrative remains the same. She is just wearing it upstairs. She has absorbed so much damage and might be... All right, setting up the armbar here.
Beautiful setup on that armbar.
Oh, it's tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is, gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great submission defense. I mean, she's so locked in, she doesn't give you any chances. It'll be very hard to get her out of here with a submission.
Immediately gets the underhook.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Valentina Shevchenko. Beautiful. Weili. Back there, this could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on, as she was here tonight. This is a fighter who has been mixing the martial arts for a long time now, way before it was